Y'all who have been with the channel for a while will recognize the mortar. I've had it for a minute. It is a Soviet RM38 50 millimeter infantry mortar, live, transferable, registered under the NFA on a Form 4. Possible bring back, no import marks or any goofy stuff on it. Very cool piece of more or less pristine World War II field artillery that I really enjoy going out and shooting and experiencing. The RM38 and RM40 series of mortars have a sort of primitive gutter snipe sight as a failsafe machined into the bore, that line through the center, which works okay on the flat range for just slinging non-explosive bombs for target practice. But originally these were used and issued with an optical sight. Everybody I know in the destructive device community who has a Russian World War II era mortar seems to be pretty much missing the optic. Those are all lost to time. But I would really like to get my hands on an optic just to complete the presentation, and also to maybe increase precision a little bit on the flat range when I'm playing around with it. The sights are pretty much unobtainable. I do know a guy who is American by birth, but has married a Ukrainian woman and went over there when war broke out. He's been injured, but he sort of intimated to me that these 50 millimeters are still in pretty common use over there because they're available and they work. And when they get shot out, they don't really bother replacing or repairing parts. They just use them until exhaustion and then retire them. And he intimated to me that it may be possible to yank an original RM38 sight. And if he was able to, he promised to get it to me. That hasn't happened yet. What did happen is we went to Florida to celebrate my birthday this weekend. And whenever I'm somewhere, I don't go very often, I'm in the habit of checking Marketplace just to see what's available. And I happened by a listing for a Soviet MS4 mortar optic. Lady did not seem to have a great idea of what it was. Said it belonged to her grandfather. And she sent her man out to meet me and do the deal, and we agreed on a price that I thought was more than fair, frankly, for what it is and for its scarcity. And my thinking was that maybe I could lean on my good buddy Lee, who's a computer hacker genius type of guy, and get him to 3D print some kind of adapter that would let me use the MS4, which is 120 or an 82 millimeter optic with my old World War II 50 millimeter. Well, much to my surprise, when I get home last night, the MS4 mounts right up to my RM38. In Mother Russia, they like to keep it simple. The mounting interface appears to be identical. It slips into that groove for either 75 or 45 degrees. You have a set screw down here that bottoms out against a flattened portion on this steel mounting rod, and that secures the optic to this wing of the mortar. And then, so far as I can tell, so long as you're level and you have this little gizmo turned to 0, in theory, you should be pretty much on target. I'm not exactly sure how ranging is going to work, but I have somehow ended up with a functioning optic for my Soviet RM38. Glass is clear, crosshairs are clear. They appear to respond to my mechanical adjustments. The crosshair moves. So very pleased, really cool pickup, great birthday present to myself. And I'm really excited to get some time with this on the range. You can see there's a sort of primitive iron sight there, and that'll get you close, and then you kind of fine tune with the optic. I'm excited to see how well this works, how much it increases the usability and precision of the instrument. But out here on a Sunday, sun's going down, and I thought I'd do some maintenance, so we cleaned it, we greased it, and played around with the sight a little bit, sort of sighting in across the yard. I'm really excited to try it out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and be kind to the world as you bump into it. Peace.